Hey there, Bruzer Nation. Raise those anchors and get ready to take a ride on the Bruze Cruze. This week on the Bruze Cruze Podcast, the only podcast that brings you pro wrestling for your ears, our G1 Climax coverage continues with Hiroshi Tanahashi versus the King of Darkness, that's right, Evil, in the main event from October 8th, 2020, emanating from the Zip Arena Yokoyama. And as we get ready to watch along or listen along, I'd like to let you guys know that I've been using Poddex. If you noticed last week, I used it at the end of the episode. This week I'm going to do it at the beginning. I'm going to just change it up randomly on you because, you know what, it's fun. Why the hell not? This one, continuing the What the F Mech deck. What is one interesting fact about your ancestors? Well, that one's easy because, as you can tell, I have trouble shutting the hell up. So it would be that my ancestors built Blarney Castle, and for those of you that are unaware, that is where the Blarney Stone is located. And according to tradition, if you kiss the Blarney Stone, it gives you the gift of gab. So I get it just naturally. I didn't have to go all the way there because my ancestors went ahead and built that dang castle. How about that? Some of the things you learn. Thanks, Google. Don't forget to check out BruzerNationProductions.com. There you will find links to our merch, other social sites, and a lot of different content that we try to push out everywhere. You can find it all on its home there at BruzerNationProductions.com. Like I said, direct links to our merch partners, direct links to our social links, some bios of the staff here at Bruzer Nation Productions, and articles as well. And occasionally we'll throw stuff on our interesting factoids from the interwebs too. So we got a little bit of something for everybody. Now, before we do get started, let's listen to some stats. Tanahashi, 3 wins, 2 losses, 6 total points, spending 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 9 seconds in the ring so far in this tournament, with an average match time of 18 minutes and 14 seconds. Evil matching the record of Tanahashi, 3-2, 6 points as well, spending 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 3 seconds, averaging 13 minutes and 37 seconds per matchup. Totally different. Like, that's like almost a half an hour of ring time spent. As opposed to not as much. I mean, it's 5 minutes per match average and shorter from Evil. I mean, it's just in the name. Maybe he does something dastardly to get the hell out of the deal, but oh well. So we're going to go ahead. Tanahashi is in the ring. If you're watching along, we are at 3 minutes, 40 seconds of, I go match by match, so it's 3 minutes and 40 seconds of Tanahashi versus Evil in the main event. And I'm going to push play. Hiroshi Tanahashi. And it's almost a Phoenix Rising type of jacket he has on this evening, ready to take it to Evil. A legend in his own right, looking to continue his ascent here in this year's G1 Climax tournament. Who knows, maybe I'll finish the 30th edition of the G1 Climax tournament in time to start the 31st edition of the G1 Climax, like, on time. Tanahashi looks ready. Evil is already in the ring in the blue corner with Tanahashi in the red corner. Old Red Shoes is presiding under this matchup here. Too sweet from Evil and Guido. Members of the Bullet Club, the Ace Tanahashi. Who will take the advantage early? Can they maintain said advantage? But if you have... I'm picking Tanahashi. Guess I could have looked to see who would win, but where's the fun in that? Here we go. The bell has rung. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Evil, the King of Darkness himself. The crowd is far behind here. The hero Tanahashi. Neither man going to rush things. Bona will tie up a attempt, but Evil kicks Tanahashi right in the stomach. Side headlock from Evil to Tanahashi, really wrenching it in, forcing Tanahashi down to one knee. Tanahashi gets back to his feet, trying to counter out of this. Using his strength, really wrenching it in there. Almost has the arms of Evil off from around his head, unable to. Counters to hammerlock, then a quick headlock takeover. Side headlock still applied to Evil as Evil starts to roll through it all. Trying to get back to a standard position. One knee raised from the canvas. Now both. Bounces Tanahashi off the ropes. Tanahashi halts that momentum, sliding down with the side headlock still applied. Evil one knee down on the mat, trying to get back to a vertical base. Able to achieve it. Can he use his strength in his hands to force him to release? Pushing on his face, tries to bounce off the ropes again, and Tanahashi counters that, sliding down to a seated position. Wrenching in with that side headlock is Tanahashi on the King of Darkness. The Ace now gets his hair pulled and finally releases the side headlock, returning in kind, pulling Evil's hair as well. Hard shot to the midsection of Evil, who's backed up in the white corner. Irish whip from corner to corner, countered by Tanahashi with the back elbow. Springboard crossbody from Tanahashi. Back to a vertical base is Tanahashi. Evil slowly getting to his feet, asking Tanahashi to back off for 2 seconds. Staying in the ropes, pulling himself up with the ropes. Hard midsection punch from Tanahashi to Evil. European uppercut bouncing Evil off the ropes again. Irish whip countered by Evil, bouncing off the ropes. Guido grabs the leg of Tanahashi and attacks him. Togo is absolutely ridiculous, assaulting Tanahashi. Irish whip from Togo to Tanahashi, crashing into the barricade. Red Shoes needs to get him out of here. This is unacceptable. Such actions from Togo. As Evil gets chairs now, I guess we're not going to do DQs. It's fine. Still, Togo is now pulling the referee over to the corner, assaulting Tanahashi with the chair. Wraps the chair around the head of Tanahashi and oh my God, swings it like a baseball bat into the other chair, taking Tanahashi completely out, face first on the outside of the floor. Dear God, and now he's attacking a young lion. Oh, snap suplex on the outside onto a stack of chairs. The dirty and dastardly tactics tell the story here. how important it is for Evil to win this matchup, both for himself and Togo as well. That's his dude. Now Evil is removing the turnbuckle pad, the blue corner. Red shoes. Didn't notice because Evil was very smartly leaning against the turnbuckle. Tanahashi, the count has begun. Can he get back to his feet after getting whipped in the face with the impact of the chair to the chair? Tanahashi's back to his feet. He is wobbly backwards, staggers into the ring, rolling under the rope. Tanahashi, complete control. Evil is in complete control. Snap suplex to Tanahashi. Cover. The referee is not counting. That's, he should have counted. I don't agree with that at all, but it's fine. 3-4 shots from Evil, kicking the back of Tanahashi's knee, wrenching way back on the ankle now. Both men down on the mat. Tanahashi with control, wrenching pulling that ankle back, virtually rolling it over on itself. Now he figure fours around the ankle. Tanahashi finally gets to the ropes, forcing the ring break. As Evil takes every advantage he does and holds it until 4. The leg of Tanahashi may be damaged beyond repair. So much time spent in this tournament over a 30-day period just to this point. Evil grabs Tanahashi, drags him back up, and Tanahashi delivers a vicious elbow and another vicious elbow right to the chin of Evil, and a third for good measure. Evil eats them all, tosses Tanahashi into the exposed turnbuckle. The ace, Tanahashi, is in a bad way in this matchup. He was not... know if he just didn't think about it or wasn't expecting, or there was nothing he could do for the teamwork and dastardly tactics from Evil and Togo. Evil going for a fisherman suplex, countered by Tanahashi by dropping his weight down. 3-4 hard elbows. Goes for a kick. Evil catches him. Tosses it to the ref. Tanahashi catches the kick attempt from Evil. Dragon screw delivered after old Red Shoes lets go of Tanahashi's leg. Turnabout is fair play, coming to playing with the knee. Now Tanahashi, is that going to be enough? Yes, he's spent about 24 more minutes in the ring in this tournament, but still Evil has spent over an hour of ring time in this tournament. That's not good for your knees either. Irish whip corner to corner, countered by Tanahashi, but countered by Evil. Tanahashi bounces off the turnbuckle pad and hits him with a flying forearm. Crowd trying to get Tanahashi back into this right now. He's feeling it, listening to the crowd, trying to really turn the heat up on Evil, throws him into the turnbuckle. Body slam by Tanahashi, setting him up as he climbs to the middle rope, posing for the crowd. Somersault senton bomb. Tanahashi cover 1, 2. Evil kicks out at 2. Tanahashi reaching his hands to the heavens. Coming back like a phoenix, rising like his ring gear says. The ace in control of Evil now. Elbow Irish whip. Evil counters the Irish whip from Tanahashi. A grab of the leg again from Togo. Just a little distraction. Gets the hair pulled by Evil. Tanahashi turns it around. Bounces off the other side. Evil counters, tosses Tanahashi, but Tanahashi skins the cat. Still hanging. Pulls back over and gets it, but gets caught with a released German suplex. The momentum is swung back to Evil's advantage here. Just that little distraction is all he needed to take control back from Tanahashi after grasping the hair. Fisherman suplex from Evil to Tanahashi. Cover 1, 2. Tanahashi kicks out at 2. What more can Evil do to the heroic Tanahashi, who has just taken everything so far, including a couple of chairs? Setting him up for a sharpshooter is the King of Darkness. Can he get Tanahashi over? Not able to get Tanahashi to roll through. 3 hard forearms to force the release from Tanahashi. Evil counters. Texas Cloverleaf. Can Tanahashi roll Evil into his Texas Cloverleaf? He calls it something different, I'm sure, but I know it as the Texas Cloverleaf. Can't get Evil over as Tanahashi's ear is grabbed. Evil trying to rip it off. Irish whip from Evil to Tanahashi. Baseball slide into Togo from Tanahashi. Evil charges, takes a shoulder to the gut. Evil grabs the leg. Dragon screw through the middle rope. Back in control all of a sudden from Tanahashi. He knew what he had to do. He had to get rid of some form of distraction, and another dragon screw, this time as Evil was laying on the mat, really increasing the torque. Locked, trying to get the Texas Cloverleaf again. The fingers are locked around the figure forward Evil's legs as he turns him over to the left, elevating it like the walls of Jericho, but as a Texas Cloverleaf. What a maneuver from Tanahashi. Evil is trying to pull and use his strength to push up and drag himself to the ropes, but to no avail. He falls back onto his chest. Tanahashi really wrenching it in, seating almost on his armpit as he wrenches back with the Cloverleaf. Evil how is he not tapped out yet? How much this tournament means as Evil gets back to pushing up, crawling to the rope, almost there, fingertip away, and Evil's able to get to the ropes, forcing the release from Tanahashi. Both men completely spent. Dear Lord, the damage may be done to Evil. Tanahashi may be exhausted from exerting so much energy holding Evil in that submission hold. Goes for a low blow, does Evil, trying to come back. Tanahashi catches it in a hard slap with the left hand from Tanahashi to Evil. Irish whip from corner to corner, countered again. Bow right into the exposed turnbuckle again is Tanahashi. This may be the respite that the knees of Evil need, because they were turned around inside as his back was crunched. That was a vicious version of the Texas Cloverleaf from the Ace Tanahashi. Both men in dire straits, down on the canvas, trying to recover, trying to get the will to this victory. The crowd is quietly applauding, as the Japanese fans do, get behind their favorites. At this point, doesn't matter who wins, because I don't think the crowd cares either. Both men back to his feet. Tanahashi combination elbow jab, European uppercut, bounces off the ropes, charges at Evil. Evil ducks under the clothesline attempt, goes for a clothesline, ducks again, bounces off the ropes, caught by a charging Evil. 1, 2, Tanahashi kicks out at 2. Evil bouncing off the corner as Tanahashi bounced off the ropes, almost stole one with a thunderous clothesline. still holding that knee, has not fully recovered, and he probably won't fully recover until this tournament is over from the damage that has been done to that knee. Cuts the throat, going for the end of it all. Evil will take this victory, at least he hopes so. Countered from Tanahashi with a back elbow, goes for it again. Ducks under Fireman's carry now by Evil. Bounces. Oh, what a sling blade counter from the Fireman's carry position as Evil tried to toss Tanahashi in the ring. Tanahashi feeling it now. Jumps over the ropes onto the apron, climbing to the top is Tanahashi. Togo once again, but the young lion of Tanahashi holding him down. He is sick of this. Aces high, the frog splash crossbody from the top rope delivered by Tanahashi. Going for the submission victory again with his elevated Texas Cloverleaf. Right in the middle of the ring, wrenching it in. The knee is held up almost as high as Tanahashi's shoulders. Can Evil withstand it again? Pushes up, gets as Evil tries to crawl and drag by his fingernails to the bottom rope. Tanahashi's not allowing it, gets back to the elevated position. Cinching it again, knees high, sitting in his armpit is Tanahashi. Evil grabs the referee, and Togo once again gets involved, this time choking Tanahashi with the tape. No, the Kieran, I'm sorry, it looked like tape. I forgot he had that thing. Tanahashi trying to get out of one finger, creating separation between the rope and his throat. Now he's using his strength and pulls it over his head and slaps Togo right in the face. But the damage may be done. Ducks under a clothesline attempt from Tanahashi. Crossroads. His version of the Crossroads. Bounces off the ropes. Charges at Evil. Sling blade. Tanahashi cover. 1, 2. Evil kicks out at 2. Tanahashi will not be denied. Jumps over the top. Climbs to the top. Frog splash delivered from high on the top rope from Tanahashi. Looks like he's going for another one. This may have been a mistake. Catches the chair of Togo as Togo tried to toss it at him. Enough of a distraction. Hands the chair to the referee. But this gives Evil time to really recover. Risky endeavor, and Togo pulls the leg of Tanahashi, who comes crashing down on the top turnbuckle of the exposed side of the ring. Tanahashi in a heap on the top rope. Evil still recovering back down on the mat. Tanahashi needs to just change it up here, get off that turnbuckle. It's got to recover. But with no padding, what damage was done? The velocity he hit the unprotected area of the turnbuckle. As Evil follows him to the top, dragging him to meet him. Both men, top rope. Superplex delivered from Evil to Tanahashi, who's in pain. Covers Tanahashi. 1, 2. Tanahashi kicks out at 2. Now Evil does have to be questioning, what in the hell does he have to do to defeat the ace Tanahashi? the distractions, the interference, the assaults have all come to this point, and Evil has got to be frustrated. Fireman's carry, power bomb from there. 1-2. Tanahashi kicks out. 2.5 from darkness falls a fireman's carry into a power bomb. Tanahashi showing incredible fortitude, able to kick out after all the damage he has taken. Everything is Evil. The sweep cover. 1, 2, 3. And Evil defeats Tanahashi with Everything is Evil. Almost a reverse Russian leg sweep. Viciously taking the points from Tanahashi. Now 4-2. The King of Darkness, Evil. Tanahashi is 3-3. 8 points for Evil. Still 6 for Tanahashi as this tournament continues. We will be back again next week as we continue the G1 Climax tournament. We're on page 5. Page 5 out of so many pages of content that is on the New Japan website. Bruzer Nation, thanks again for listening to the Bruze Cruze Podcast, the only podcast that brings you pro wrestling for your ears. Visit our website, bruzernationproductions.com, for links to all our merch pages and partners, articles, bios, and more. Don't forget to follow and subscribe so you don't miss any of our excursions here on the Bruze Cruze Podcast, and rate and comment. It really does help us out, helps us grow. Tell your friends, social media friends, physical life friends, all of them. Tell them all about the Bruze Cruze Podcast, because more than likely your friends have some type of interest in something, and the Bruze Cruze Podcast would like to bring everybody into the pro wrestling world. Or, you know what, go to twitter.com @BruzerNationPR and just drop us a line and say hello. But until next time, Bruzer Nation, stay good, because I'm always good.